What's up, Taylor Gang? So welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, I'm outside because today we getting a new washer and dryer. So brand spanking new. Moved into this house, had to order washer and dryer. The one we wanted was on like back order. It was just mess. So now it's finally here today. They are here inside. That's why I'm outside talking to you, because it's so much going on inside. So let's go in and check out and see what they're doing. Okay, so it's done. I can't touch it, right? It's going through a cycle. Yeah, it's going through a cycle of everything. Color's nice. Samsung brand. Can't see that. It's quiet. It's perfect. It's huge, actually, though. Look, y'all. It's big. So they just left. But you know what? I need to talk to y'all today on a serious note. And there goes the dog. But for real. Wow, why the lights not on? Say we need light to film. But let's talk about it. The world is mad. This world is mad at the police. The world is mad at... The world is hurt. My mama said the world is hurt. And it's true. Like, everybody is hurt, you know? People are dying, and it's people's families. And then police don't care. But that's the problem. Like, why even sugarcoat it? Because that's the problem. Right, Mom?
Yeah, there
okay.
are some law enforcement that are
well, we can't hear you, but yeah, that's the gist of what's going on. I had some, I'm only talking about this on my channel because I had some people comment on my Instagram page yesterday, and it was a fake page, obviously, because when I clicked on it, it wasn't there. So whoever you are, for being such a sissy and can't really post under who you are, so I know you are, okay. It didn't bother me, but what I am gonna say is play with your mama, not me. Okay. Yo, no, we're not gonna do that. They were commenting. What was the comment? Where's my phone? Basically, it said I was posting about George and everybody. I did the run with the mod. I did all of that, and they were posting like, you're posting about this, but you be watching them white babies. That's what we're not gonna do. That's why this video is even going up on my channel. Because I was gonna let it go, but literally it bothered me overnight. Like, don't do that. My babies don't even, well, babies period don't see color. But with me being their nanny, I don't even know if y'all knew, but yeah, I used to nanny. So with me being their nanny, they would see me every day, and I was basically raising some of these families' children.
And hatred is taught.
And exactly, hatred is taught. So I mean, I've even had a family one time, and the kids were old enough to understand what was going on. Their family didn't sugarcoat anything, and they would still say, do you love me because you're brown? Or I still love you because you're brown. That's what they would tell me. Like, Tay, I still love you because you're brown. Like, what? Like, when a kid comes to you and says that, you know, it touches you. So don't come for me.
Taught as well.
Because love is taught as well, exactly. And that's what I'm all about. Love. Self-love and loving everybody, okay? So that's why, yeah, don't come for me ever like this, because I'm pretty sure whoever it is, I don't know if you know, just gonna be a secret fan and watch these videos, and that's fine. But play with your mama, your baby mama, your kids, your brother. Don't come for me. We ain't gonna do that. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. And it was under a fake page, y'all. Like,
Of course, because they're jealous.
what?
They wish they had the clientele you have.
Exactly. Like I'm a whole business owner. I have a whole business that I am running. Like, you work for them white people. Listen, you want to know the truth at the end of the day? Y'all work for those white people. Y'all working at Walmart, Target, and I'm not bashing anyone's job, but come on now, that's the white man's work, if you want to put it that way.
It's not black owned.
It ain't black owned, period.
Your brand is black
My brand is black owned, period.
And because this is your calling and it's not their calling, they're jealous.
My mom said because it's my calling and it's not theirs, they're jealous. Y'all jealous?
Period.
Period. Yeah, I don't like that. So it just amazes me because I was like, oh yay, my first hate mail. That's when you know you're a YouTuber, when you get your first anonymous piece of shade. Like, what? So yeah, we ain't gonna do that. But all these apologies from these celebrities who have done wrong. You know, Doja Cat, she's canceled altogether. The YouTube family, and I'm gonna put this out there because, you know, listen, I didn't even want to, I was like, should I say their name? Should I not? No, I'm gonna say it because I'm pissed at this. But the Strofer, hold on, I gotta make sure it's right. Because wait till y'all hear this story if you haven't heard it already. What is their name? What is their name? Stouffer Life. Micah Stouffer and her husband. So if you don't know the story, they're a Caucasian family. And they have 4 biological children of their own. They adopted an Asian baby 2 years ago. And they said that since the agency didn't put all of his problems on paperwork, he has autism. So he was diagnosed with autism, and it takes a lot, and I understand that. But they legally adopted him. This wasn't a foster care home or anything. And they are blaming the system for not putting all of his problems, I guess, or what stage of autism or whatever on paperwork. So they literally rehomed their kid, and they said rehoming like he was a puppy. When they got him 2 years ago, I went back to this family's page to watch these videos to make sure I had the accurate information because it sent me like there and back. 2 years ago when they adopted this baby, this human child, he was already 3. He's 5 now. So he already kind of concept of maybe what's going on, but since he has autism, maybe he didn't understand. Either way it goes, he saw new faces. He went to a place where he was unfamiliar with. So, with that being said, I went back to their page and watched the video where they adopted him. And it said, gotcha day. I used that phrase when I got my new puppy. Okay? He had a gotcha day when we got him from a puppy breeder. Like, just, it's the terminology she's using. In their video that they posted yesterday, she said, you know, well, his new mom, of course they cried their fake tears. I wasn't feeding into it, and it didn't sit right with me. They literally rehomed a human being that they legally said I will be a parent to, because it did not fit their social profile as YouTubers. They couldn't make videos. They weren't including him in the family. Well, they included him in some family pics in the beginning. Then they stopped. Everybody was wondering, like, where's Huxley? Where's Huxley? They kept saying it was for his privacy. To each his own. They were still showcasing their other children. So it looks really, really bad. I'm in mom groups on Facebook because I was a nanny, and that's how I was finding my clientele and everything, and they were like going in on this woman. Like, you don't do that. Like, you adopted this baby, you know, you knew he had some form of autism, so because he got too hard for you, you literally said, I'm going to rehome him, and you did. You rehomed him. You put him back into the foster care system, and they said last night on their latest video, it said we've been trying to find the perfect fit. Like, they're basically like house hopping him to see, like, I guess, do people want him? Like, what? That pisses me off because you don't do that to a child. But when he's gonna stay here for a couple nights and see, then we're okay. No, you don't want him. Like, obviously it's through the agency, but that's what other choice like do they have other than to find a great home for him to go to and to be loved the way he should. I think she should be canceled. I feel like she's an unfit parent. Like, yes,
She's a hateful person.
she is. She's a hateful person. Yes, you failed as a parent. I wouldn't put it past her that, you know, even if one of her kids had a disability, she probably would give one of those up. I don't know. But the fact that they...
Hide them and shield them.
Yeah, she would.
Not for their protection, but for her ego.
She would hide them and shield them for their egos, exactly. And oh my, just go to her page. So their family channel, the Stouffer Life, you can't go on their page because they deleted all of their content.
Of course.
And if you go on her page, as of last night, I haven't checked today, but as of last night, she still has their videos up. And it says about our family or something where they're crying and all that. Just go watch the video. And it's absolutely ridiculous. It's like a movie. The tears aren't real. Like, the sympathy, we still love her. Like, none of that is real. You know, they raised this baby for 2 years along with their other children. So I'm pretty sure their other children are like, what happened to our brother? Like, it's not a dog. Like, I hate when people rehome pets because they give up and they're bad. My dog is bad, but I'm not gonna rehome him.
He's not bad.
But I hate when people do that to pets. So for her to even use that terminology and to say I got your day and rehoming, like, this is a human being who was already in a foster care system. You sign papers and everything to be his legal guardian, and after that, like, you become his parent. He doesn't. You can't give that back up. Especially for autism, like, you can work with children. You have to be able to have that patience, of course. And a part of me, y'all, there go that bell again. There it goes. A part of me, just wait, please. A part of me is so happy he's not in that home, because who knows what she would have done, and or what they would have been thinking, or when, you know, her breaking point was where she would have done something to him, or what. You don't go exchange children because they don't work with your social profile life. Yeah, they just completely cut him. He was like in the picture 1 second and then he wasn't, and it's not like people didn't see that. Like, her subscribers were commenting like, what happened to Huxley, what happened to Huxley? Like, you were taking him out of the family photos, you were only posting pictures of certain children together, and then they kept blaming it in that video. It pissed me off so much because they kept saying for his privacy, like trying to cover it up. So it's the Stouffer Life. They don't have any content up, but the mom's name is Myka Stouffer, M-Y-K-A Stouffer. And yeah, look them up on YouTube. She is like literally getting bashed about everything, and it is so sad what happened to Huxley. I hope he finds an amazing family that's going to love him unconditionally. But
no, this is going to be his greatest blessing.
Yeah, this is his greatest blessing. Like, he didn't deserve to be in their home, the way they treated him, the terminology they used with him. So from the beginning, it wasn't genuine from the beginning, you know. Yeah.
Karma is real.
Karma is real. I could not believe that when I saw that. I was like looking at it through those mom groups that I'm on Facebook, and I was like, I'm like, what is this? And I've never followed them before, so that's why I had to go back and watch some videos and all that to understand. And I can't understand. How about that? But yeah, I was looking at it, and they were like, oh, this YouTube family used this Chinese baby as clickbait, and I was like, maybe, like, what's going on? Like, what? And when I went to check it out, you know, you see all of her biological children, pictures through her pregnancy, all that. You see pictures in the beginning of him when he was smaller, with him smiling in pictures, and then it like drops off and it's just pictures of her husband, her other kids, comments of people saying, where's Huxley? So it was literally horror. Like, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Talk about white privilege. Just give the baby back. Like, what? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Who does that?
Yeah, they are, and hateful.
Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, they should be canceled altogether. Companies need to take back their brand deals from her. You know, they should not be able to get paid for any more videos that he's in. YouTube needs to do their own personal investigation with that. Like, a lot just needs to be done because it's unacceptable. My feelings are kind of hurt about that. So I don't know what's next for this this world. People need God bad.
That's what's next.
That is what's next. God himself. Like, they need prayer bad. They need guidance bad. Yeah, and it needs to get better. Who knows when that'll happen, if that'll happen, whatever, but they need to, everybody needs to seek some help. That Central Park woman in the park, that bird watching man,
Miss Cooper,
she need help too.
Miss Amy,
She just initiated an apology, I think this morning or last night.
apology not accepted.
Apology not accepted.
No apologies.
Period. Like, that's it. We're not accepting no apologies from nobody.
No apologies.
When they do stuff, they know exactly what they're doing.
That's right. So no.
And their intent is pure when they're doing it.
No, we don't accept any apologies.
Yeah, the apologies is over with. I didn't even watch her video. That's how much I was done. I didn't even watch it.
In progress, we don't forgiving you either.
Okay, exactly. My mom said, since all brown people are a work in progress, we're not forgiving you either.
God is working with us.
Point blank. God working with us.
No.
I didn't even watch her video. I can't even tell y'all what it said because I literally saw the title and I was like, and I saw her sitting in front of a camera and I was just like, whatever. Seriously.
No, she's sorry that she is sorry. She lost her job.
Yeah, and her dog.
And her dog.
Yeah, she's sorry that she lost her job and her dog.
And probably several people who thought she was a decent human being who are no longer her friends.
Exactly.
And then all of the rancid people who were in her life before are still there.
Right.
Because they were rancid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And they're crazy. Everybody's just going crazy. I also saw a video last night of these 3 young black entrepreneurs. I don't know what city and state they were in, but they were young. They were obviously in their early 20s, 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever, but they were in a professional office building, and they were working out in the gym part of the building, and a white man took out his phone and started taking pictures of them and calling the police, saying what office do you all work in, and it was their company, right? So it's just so funny because he got kicked out of the office that day.
He lost his lease.
He lost his lease. He sure did. And like, what's wrong with y'all? I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back with an apology, and it's already not accepted. Like, your intentions are so pure when you do it from the beginning. And it was just so crazy because he kept racially profiling them because they were young, in a workout room, in a nice professional office building, and I guess he felt like they don't look like they belong here. Yeah, okay. Areas I work in, I wonder if people think I don't look like
Yes, they do.
I belong there.
And so what?
So funny. So funny when I talk to families over the phone and then I see them in person. You know, I love to see their reaction. Because my name is Taylor, first of all. Let's start there. So they really don't know what they're getting through email. Then we get on the phone and I talk professionally like I have some sense. And they still don't know what they're getting. And then they meet me and they're like, what? And I tell them my age and how old I was when I started and everything, because I'm going to brag about myself. Okay? And they're just like, wow, wow. And then I go, yes, my mother didn't play that. She raised me and my sister rights. Yeah, I throw that card out there. Okay? I'd be like, my mama went to law school.
Period.
They'd be like, oh. Yeah, Karen. No. But yeah, that was my video for today. It's just crazy how these things, you know, unfolded. And
But you will be unmoved and unbothered. And
I am unmoved and unbothered, but I had to let y'all know all about this craziness. I had to bring in the situation of the invisible hater that's behind whoever's page. saying that, you know, I'm posting all this stuff, but I still work for white people. Like, you don't want to go there with me.
No, you work for green money. That's
So,
what you work for.
I do. And I have had, this is the thing, I have had black families, and I still do have black families. Like, I post all of my babies. Like, they're all mine. I got like 15 kids.
Your favorite client is the one that pays.
Yeah, my favorite client is the one that pays, period. So we can get into well, we're not going to get into detail, but I've had a family, okay, where they were African American, and then they proved just to be such. And I feel like everybody knows what I'm talking about. But I love people who pay. And I still have African American kids. I have African American families.
And they pay.
I'm not going to sit here and say I don't see color, because I do every single day. But like I said before, that's taught. All of that stuff is taught. Love is taught, hate is taught. On both sides. You know? So that's it. Alright, y'all, I'm going to close it out, because I'm kind of frustrated with that Huxley thing and that baby and that family.
Is going to be
She failed. As I just want her to know, like, yes, you failed as a parent. Yes, you are unfit. And nobody should be sugarcoating. And I love to see it, because it's been a lot of people that's not sugarcoating anything. And they were like, yes, you failed. She's like, I felt like I failed as a parent. Yes, you did.
Yep.
You did. Like, nobody was on her page saying, oh, it's going to be okay. There were a couple people, of course, you get where, you know, they go, well, at least he's better off, and I know it's a struggle. Like, no. You don't do that with a child. You don't get no pass. But yeah, alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Go like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.